Still that one, still that girl, still that chic, yeah. Still that boss making moves, getting rich.
Hey y'all, what's good? I hope that you guys are doing well and taking care of yourselves and all of that good stuff and whatever and what's not. This is your girl SweetQueenT. I have some messages for you guys for the day, but first off, as always, we're definitely going to welcome Spirit in and then get into your messages, okay? Holy Spirit, of pure divine white light of the Most High God, I call you into this message. I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear and concise messages to the listener as you see fit. We thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. All right, y'all. So there could be something significant about solar panels, okay? Maybe you're investing in them. You could have some. Yeah, something about solar panels, okay? The numbers 5, 0, and 2 could be significant. Someone could also be born in May. Someone could be a Taurus. Also 504, so someone could definitely be a Taurus. Those are 2 Taurus. Birthdays, those could also be area codes. I want to say that's like Kentucky and 504. That's New Orleans, right? Also the numbers 255 and 453 could be significant for someone as well, okay? I'm hearing the name Jamie. It did make me think of Jamie Foxx, but that could just be your name, Jamie. Also, a fox could be like your spirit animal or just an animal that you actually really like. Maybe you have like fox fur or something, then it makes me think of faux fur. So you could be wearing something that's faux fur. Yeah, anywho. So, there is something about, like, someone could drive a yellow car. And so if that's you, then listen, you're gonna know that's you, because not everybody's driving yellow cars, okay? Also, someone could have a convertible vehicle as well, or even a Jeep that, like, you can take the doors off, or you can take the, yeah, like the top kind of sort of off or whatever. So, there is something about someone being in a long-term relationship. You guys could be celebrating something. You could be celebrating an anniversary. One of you guys could have a birthday. You guys could even have just recently had a new child, or started a business, or I mean, it could be numerous different things for numerous different individuals, right? But there's just something about you guys celebrating something. I am getting birthday energy though, so shout out to those of you who are celebrating birthdays. We are in Sag season right now at the time of me recording this, so happy birthday, Saggies. Okay. I have a Sag as a child, so yeah, I know how y'all rock, how y'all get down. Okay, big lovers, very big lovers. You guys love the heck out of those that you love, but baby, y'all can be intense as well, and do not piss off a Sag, because once y'all mad, okay, and everybody gonna have to feel the reckoning of the madness. Okay. And I ain't gonna hold y'all might not like to hear this, but when y'all mad, y'all get a little crazy. I'm just saying. Somebody's name could be Aisha as well. Also, the number 5560 could be significant. I'm also hearing that throwback song, Aisha, you are the girl that I never had, and I want to get to know you better. 4399 also could be significant, okay? So if you guys are not in like a long-term relationship with someone, there could be someone who, like, they look at you as though, you know, you're somebody they want to get to know. You're someone that they've never dated before. You could be very different than the typical person that they've dated, possibly. For some of you guys, like, I am getting an energy of, like, this person could have already been wanting to pursue you, but due to the fact that you're different, it's kind of had them postpone how they feel or approaching you. as well. So there also could be something about like drums. Someone could be a drummer. Okay. So there could be something significant about that. I'm hearing the name Kyle. I'm hearing Travis also, because when I think of drums, it makes me think of Travis. Is his name Barker? Travis Barker? Isn't he the one that's married to hold on, y'all, because I can't remember that sister's name. Kim, Chloe, Kendall, Kylie. Oh my gosh, what is that sister's name? Damn, I don't know. The one damn Kardashian sister. I can't even remember her name, Lord. But yeah, I don't know. There could be something significant about her, or possibly her husband. Might not be. Could just be something significant about if you have like their, names like theirs. Okay. So if like your person's name is Travis, or if your person's name is her. What the frick is that girl's name? It's bothering me right now. That's crazy. I really am drawing a whole bunch of her name. Anyway, but yeah, there should be something significant about drums, okay? I'm also getting more army energy, okay, as well. You have someone who is deployed, or yeah, just something dealing with the dealings of army. Harley Davidson could be significant as well, okay? But that's what I'm saying, as far as those of you who are celebrating something, like I'm getting the energy of like a long-term like connection. So whether you're married, because I am getting married energy, or you just could really be with this person for so long that it's kind of basically to the point where it's common law marriage to an extent. Like, long story short, wherever you are, people gonna question like where your person at, you know what I mean? That type of connection. So y'all could really be about to turn up and have a whole good time, okay? I'm also getting something about like non-traditional. Like there could be something non-traditional about you and this person, or this couple per se. Like I say, kind of it makes me think of what I just spoke to about, like, some of you guys could just not be married. It's not that maybe you guys don't have intentions to get married or anything like that. It's just, like maybe y'all been, as some would say, shacked up for quite some time. You guys aren't married yet or something. So it could just be something about that. And so people could kind of consider like your connection to be non-traditional. Okay. There's something also about like your heating or your air conditioner or something, but I mean, the time I'm recording this, we're in the winter, so it could be something about your heat. You could possibly need your heat serviced, or like you could have an issue where like it could even be in your car, like something just acting funky, is not working right at the moment or something. Or you could just be someone who like you already just like you might not have heat in your car or something. There just could be something about that, and maybe something in this message is significant for you, okay? Also, I rarely get like time frames in my messages, but there is going to be something significant that's going to happen for you within 1 hour of the time of you hearing this message, okay? So whether it's a phone call, an email, some type of, it's not giving like bad energy. It's more giving something that's like uplifting, something that is like, so for some of y'all could be life-changing. For others of you, it could just be something like some type of change. Now don't get me wrong, there is that few that it could be something that's not so high vibrational, okay? But definitely let me I want to say this because I did acknowledge something. I just, spirit shows me certain things, and I just want to really speak to the fact that when you hear these messages from me or anybody else, please make sure that you don't just solely rely on what myself or any other individual is telling you. Not to say that, our words aren't, direct and what you need to hear, but more so from a level of, like I say, if this is not a specific message aligned to your specific energy, right? So a personal, direct reading message that you schedule, which that information is down below in the description box if you would like to do something like that. Or also, like I say, just seek that out with another messenger. But you always have to use your discernment, okay? And I just say that because I received a message, I want to say it might have been 1 or 2 videos ago, and I acknowledged that at that time of me recording, it gave off a higher vibration of energy, but then later I kind of, I was, let me see how I want to say it. Certain information was revealed to me about like a specific something. Long story short, I was made aware that I'm kind of picking up on a certain person's energy, and I don't know if this individual watches me or not, but I mean, I'm kind of being told that they are, and that's okay. But I acknowledge that information that I shared, kind of with that specific message, it was it could have been a little different. I don't know how to explain it. Long story short, it's like the way that I interpreted it would probably be, because long story short, it was something about me speaking to the fact that someone could possibly have the opportunity to get like assistance with their kids, or get a break in a sense from their children so they can handle certain business, or like if they have to work or something like that. But let me just speak to this. Now, like I say, when I was getting that message, it was from more of a space of a mom or a dad, right? It doesn't have to, matter, because everybody's situation is different on whether it's a male or a female in that situation. But I was picking up on feminine energy, who, could have a lot going on, right? Work-wise, school-wise, just whatever. They're just, out grinding, trying to make sure that they handle certain things, right? And I spoke to basically them having an opportunity provided by family, or, their child's other parent, to kind of have that load lifted off with the kids, for the other parent to care for the kids or something like that, right? So anyway, like I said, I received certain intel later that made me realize that this could actually be information for someone that is going through a divorce, and the way that the message was delivered could be interpreted completely different in that dynamic, right? Because, like I said, there could be a circumstance where someone's trying to use this type of information against said person, right? To say, oh, well, they got all this going on, so I'm just gonna take the kids, and that type of thing. So like I said before, use your discernment when it comes to getting your messages, but more importantly, just always check in with yourself. Know thyself. Make the choices that you feel best for you and your loved ones, and just know that whatever choices that you make, your spirit team will always have your back. You're going to always be guided to do just what's in alignment with your journey, even if it seems to be not in alignment, right? You'll come to see down the line that everything still works together for your good, right? Even the stuff that just seemed chaotic or insane, or could have thrown you off your path, or things that you just didn't choose to want to do, or things that kind of were just placed upon you. But just know that as long as you are moving right, you're doing right by people, you're continuously trying to better yourself, that, like I said before, things are going to work out for you, okay? There's also something about you being a safe space or safe place for someone. This could be your kids. So it's for those of you who resonate with what I just spoke to, don't allow certain projections to weigh so heavily on you, because nobody knows your feelings. Nobody really truly knows your full-blown situation aside from you and the individuals who, you come into contact with on a regular regular basis, and that you actually share those parts of yourself with your vulnerability, right? Which we all know that only so many people get that part of who we are, you know, if any, right? Because you could just keep that amongst you and God, right? But just know everything's gonna work itself out. And it's something about you being a safe place for your kids. So even if there's a situation where your kids are removed from you, or you have to share them or send them away for a little while, or just whatever the situation is, because it's going to be different for everybody, like I said before, know that you're their safe place. So it doesn't matter what transpires. They're going to always feel safe with you. They're going to always want to be with you. They're going to always, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so and this is also even because I'm getting to speak to a parent, like maybe you're a little you and your kids are like a little distant amongst one another right now. Like maybe y'all fell out, or maybe somebody's just kind of going through something, and so they're trying to figure their life out. And you know, I don't know, there's something there about that. But just know that like everything's gonna be okay. And at the beginning and the end of the day, they trust you. You are their safe place. But maybe they just need some time for themselves to figure themselves out, you know, without possibly extra input, you know. So don't take offense to it. Just let them figure out who they are, okay? More than likely, you've instilled certain things within them that probably has even gotten them to this point, right? Maybe they're just wanting to be a little more independent, you know what I'm saying? And they probably see that within you. But yeah, so this is your message for today. I hope it was helpful for you guys. I love y'all, and I will holla at y'all later. Don't forget to do all that fun clicky stuff. All right, see ya.
Never miss y'all. Walking on these beats in my stilettos. True like hater in it echoes. Oh. Sipping confidence, it's on overflow. They want the blueprint.